Today I'm going to be watching this video. It's 12 amazing facts about Norway. So yeah, I really like watching these videos just to learn about the many different interesting things about Norway. It's such an interesting country. I've learned a lot already, but the more I watch these videos, I always learn new things as well. So if you're from Norway, tell me if you knew about these things.
Hi beautiful, I hope you're having an amazing day. So today I decided to do a video that I've basically been putting out on doing for a really long time because it's very personal, I guess we could say. Well anyways, I'm going to be talking about my country, Norway, for those of you that don't know. Yes, I am Norwegian. So basically today I'm going to be sharing a lot of fun facts about Norway to basically put Norway on the map for those of you that don't already know. Norway is in the northern part of Europe. And a lot of you guys have asked why I don't really talk about Norway that much. So today I dedicated an entire video to my country. So today's challenge will be for all you Scandinavians out there. Click the subscribe button and put on post notifications. We Scandinavians need to stick together, you know? And for the rest of the world, if you like this video and you like me making fun of myself and talking a lot and being really passionate, then try to click the subscribe button. I do DIYs, lifestyle videos, etc. And also follow me on Instagram because recently I've been posting like every day, so you better keep up with my life there. Anyways, that's all. Let's get right into this video. According to Babbel, Norwegian is the easiest language to learn if you're already fluent in English. And honestly, this fact didn't really surprise me too much because a lot of Norwegian words are pretty similar to English ones. Let me give you an example. So I basically just want to ask you a few questions about what some English words might be in Norwegian. So hello, well, hello, right? Good morning, god morgen. And what would you consider this to be? Oh, easy, book. And the pants you're wearing right now, what are they called? Well, in Norwegian these are called jeans, but you could also call them bukser. Alright, there's a difference. Teslas are pretty much...
Yeah, so that was actually interesting. I never knew that Norwegian was the easiest language to learn if you already knew English. Is that true? Is that the case in your experience? I live in Malaysia. I learned Malaysian, and Malaysian is actually surprisingly similar to English. So I found it quite easy to learn the language. I had no idea. I thought Norwegian would have been more difficult, but that is interesting to me. And tell me if it was like easy to learn English. Obviously, Norwegians speak such good English. Is it just really good education in school is how you do that? Do you always speak Norwegian at home? Do you ever speak English at home?
Teslas are pretty much everywhere. If you don't already know, Tesla is a car brand that sells electric cars, and in Norway, Teslas are pretty much everywhere. Especially in the city where I live, Oslo, which is the capital, if you didn't already know. I could probably see around 50 to 100 Teslas every day, and I'm not even over-exaggerating. The reason for this is because Norway is really relying on electric cars in the future. We're really putting a lot of money into that. Therefore, you get a lot of these benefits, like, for example, driving in the bus lane. You can also get free parking for your electric car, and there's also free electricity in some parts of the city, which is pretty cool. So glad you guys...
Yeah, tell me if that's the case. Do you have a Tesla? I already knew that like electric cars were very popular in Norway, Tesla especially. That, but to see 50 to 100 every day, that is actually, it just shows you how much of them there actually are on the roads in Norway. Do you still get all of these benefits for having electric cars in Norway? Is there any other policies that the Norwegian government have implemented to encourage people to buy electric cars?
You guys have been recently asking me about like how the school system works and everything like that because I'm in my 12th year right now, and a lot of you guys are like, where are you applying to college? But actually, I have another year left of school. So everyone in Norway has 13 years of school. We have 7 years of like primary school, grunnskolen, and then we have 3 years of middle school, which is ungdomsskolen, and then lastly we have 3 years of high school, which is videregående. Hiking is tradition. Yes, hiking is also a really big part of the Norwegian culture, nationality.
What I found really interesting about Norwegians hiking is that there's almost this like shift in our mentality. Normally we would just go around in our day like not saying hi to anyone, not really being very polite, but when we're hiking it's like we're just going around saying hi and waving to everyone.
My family tends to do hiking pretty much every Sunday, and I think that's pretty much usual with a lot of Norwegian families as well. We love cross-country skiing so much. If you live in Norway and don't know what cross-country skiing is, are you even Norwegian? No, but for real though, cross-country skiing is an extremely big part of our nationality. We take much pride in it. It's quite funny actually. And we have like big ski stars in Norway which you probably don't even know who are, like Marit Bjørgen, Petter Northug, Therese Johaug, etc. And we actually also have this saying about Norwegians are born with skis on their legs. According to the richest video about most beautiful people in the world, which has like 20-30 million views, Norwegian women are the most beautiful women in the world. I just thought I would include that fact here because I find it really funny. The Marius sweater. So you're probably like, the Marius sweater? What is that? Well, this is the Marius sweater, or Marius genser, which we say. So basically a lot of Norwegians grow up with this sweater. I did, especially in the winter time. It's basically like knitted wool, it's pretty warm, and we tend to wear it a lot when we're skiing. And this sweater is famous because it has this like pattern right here, and on the arms as well, which is just very famous. I bet like pretty much every Norwegian will have a sweater like this, because you know, it's just tradition. Alright, let me change back.
Yeah, I really like that sweater. I was actually telling my wife about it a couple of days ago because I wanted to get one for the winter. We're going to South Korea just after for New Year and for a couple of weeks after that. So I wanted to get some nice warm clothes for going there because the weather's very, very cold. And I was like searching for them online. And the ones I found, like there's a couple of websites when you type in this like Norwegian sweater, but it seemed like 200 euros. Things like that. Is that normal? How much do these jumpers usually cost? I think they're very nice. 200 euros is like pushing it for what I would pay for a jumper. But how much would you usually pay for one of those? Like, they are very nice. I am thinking about it really.
There we go. So a lot of guys may probably already know this, but Norwegians are pretty fond of having cabins in the mountains. I am no exception of this, by the way. Norwegians tend to drive 3 hours to their cabin in the mountains whenever there's good weather or whenever they have like free time in the weekend or in a holiday.
We're going to the cabin!
Just to go up to their cabin where there's probably not too good Wi-Fi or electricity. Of course there are exceptions to this, but normally the standards are pretty like old school, I guess we could say. And the reason for this is that a lot of people actually inherit cabins from their grandparents, or like the cabin has been with the family for generations.
So we basically travel to cabins with either our family or our friends, and what's really fun is that you get together in a tight space, sleep together, make food together, talk a lot, play games, and it's just really fun and cozy.
And you basically do this to like be with nature and go hiking and skiing. And I actually like this tradition because it makes you like disconnect. Husmannskost. Wait, what is husmannskost? Let me show you. This is husmannskost. Typical Norwegian food.
That looks so good.
Norwegians just can't dance. We can fist bump though. Of course there will always be exceptions to the rules. I know so many great Norwegian dancers, but the reality is we're just not born with those many bones in our body. And we're just not that coordinated. This is going so well. We have this thing called russetid, and it's pretty weird, but it's basically a Norwegian tradition. So what you do is that for 3 weeks in your final year, so year 13, when you're already 18, you have like 3 weeks to just party and drink, and it's also in the middle of your exams, and you have this like red pants or blue pants, depending on like which courses you take in high school. And you can also like rent a bus or buy a bus and pimp it up and drive around with it and party
if you
and go to
did that.
different festivals. What? Like, it's not obligatory, so you don't have to do it, but a lot of Norwegians do anyway. I've heard from a lot of people that it's a pretty good learning experience, and it also creates bonds that you will have for the rest of your life. But yeah, I still find it pretty weird. Now, other countries may consider it a little bit rude, but all we do is just say, huh? Basically, it means like, sorry, what did you say? Or like, I can hear that, or wait, what? There are actually a lot of different types of ha. Ha? Huh? Ha? Ha? Huh? But my favorite one is probably this one. What are you doing? Huh? I'm fabulous. We have a vacation that we call høstferie, or fall vacation, 1 month and 1 week after summer vacation. A long time ago, or basically when my grandparents was kids, and like before that again, kids needed to have absence from school because they needed to help their parents harvest potatoes and other like vegetables and that sort of stuff. And therefore the Norwegian school system, or the Norwegian state, created this thing called potato vacation. Yeah, and then it just later resulted in becoming fall vacation, and it's what I'm on right now, and that's why I have vacation, and I'm pretty happy about that. So yeah, that's basically all I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to give it a
yeah, go subscribe to our channel, very funny, and yeah, interesting. So yeah, definitely things there I've not seen before, but again, if you're from Norway, tell me if you agree with all of them. They're interesting to you. and tell me more interesting things about Norway. I'm really enjoying learning about the country. Thanks.